was able to survive throughout the winters lying in his master's grave, which he did for 14 years. This is the area of the medical school. On the left-hand side, we've got McEwen Hall, where they have graduation ceremonies, donated by Mr. McEwen, who was a brewer, and the medical school on the left-hand side. Very, very internationally famous for medicine and some of the advances that have been made, of course, in medical science, which have been world-shaping. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was a student at the medical school, and it was said that he got his ideas for the Sherlock Holmes novels from his tutor, who taught him attention to detail. Charles Darwin was also a medical student, but he left early because he didn't like the sight of blood, apparently. Head on the right-hand side, you'll see the Oddfellows Hall, which was where the Society of Oddfellows met. I don't know very much about them other than the fact that they were actually, I think, a national organisation, and they wrote the name, they signed their names in upside down. The sandstone building on our right, this is the Museum of Edinburgh, 5 floors of Edinburgh. The Lewis Chessman Unmasked. It's open from 10 in the morning till 5 in the evening. Chambers Street. The statue up ahead of us, William Chambers, was the Lord Provost that granted Brave Franz Bobby the Freeman of the City, and his brother and he produced the Chambers Dictionary. Still going strong. Now this will give you again a good idea of Georgian architecture. Obviously the Georgian period. Are you wanting to get off, or you wanted to? Yeah, okay. It's a bit hot up here. Can we just pause until somebody comes downstairs, please, Myra? Now ahead of us on the right-hand side is the Law Faculty of Edinburgh University. All these buildings were designed by William Playfair and Robert Adam, 2 very famous architects. Architects, incidentally, who also designed the National Gallery of Scotland and the Royal Scottish Academy. Magnificent internal buildings and quadrangle. There are 23,500 students at Edinburgh University. We've actually got 4 universities in Edinburgh, but they're spread around the city, so you don't get overwhelmed by the 60,000 students that we have. And the traffic lights on the right-hand side, about 200 metres up the road, is the former restaurant of Nicholson's. It's now a Chinese restaurant, and that's where J.K. Rowling wrote the first of her Harry Potter novels. She was a single mother, couldn't afford the heating in her flat. Her brother-in-law owned the restaurant, and he let her write the first Harry Potter novel there. She's now the richest woman in Scotland. £1 billion. I've just been informed she's worth £1 billion. Wow. Billion? 1,000 million pounds. Approximately. Increasing every day. Let's hope she's not put it all with the Royal Bank of Scotland. So, on the right-hand side, Infirmary Street, as the name implies, that was where the infirmary was. Before the days of anaesthetics, it was said they could amputate a person's leg in 1 minute 30 seconds. It's perhaps not a coincidence that the mortuary is close by to here as well. And also on the right-hand side up that road is Surgeons' Hall, where you can see bits of body in glass jars, if that's what turns you on. And also the Festival Theatre, which is a sort of upmarket theatre. So this is the south side of Edinburgh.